Welcome to Things You Can Do. Because, of course, if I can do it, you can do it too. We're going to say it every single time we're on here. If I can do it, you can do it too. Why? Because, again, I'm just an average dude that I think does a little bit of things that are extra, are a little above average. Today we're not going to be jumping on any sort of tutorial. Well, I haven't really been doing tutorials, but I'm kind of completing these challenges on. Ooh, almost broke my. It happens a lot. Almost broke my freaking computer monitor with that whatever those things are called that you put your cup on. Anyways, we're gonna be looking at some YouTube today. I did notice that NerdForge dropped something an hour ago. I always try to watch these guys' video. They make some she makes some really unique things. We're gonna jump in this a little bit, and just watch a couple of things on YouTube. Just hang out and chat a little bit. Hopefully your day is going a lot better than mine. It is raining. It's been raining since last night, actually. Here in New York, it's been raining all night. You know what I mean? It's still raining. But it's better than the snow, man. I'm grateful. There is a little bit of ice rain out there already. Or there is a little bit of ice rain out there as well. But it's still better than, you know what I mean, 3 to 6 inches of snow. A lot of places are probably getting that, but we are not. Anyways, let's talk. We're going to watch this video and see what she builds in this video. I haven't seen it yet. You notice? It's fresh. But I like her content a lot. So let's look at her, look at her stuff, man. And if you haven't, definitely check out their content, man. Let's make sure the volume isn't too high. Skip that ad.
I'm Martina, and this is my Nintendo Switch. Well, it's not actually mine because I already modded all my own consoles.
Martina!
So I kind of stole it from Hansi's dad, but I'm sure he won't mind. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. What I want to do is to try to take this and turn it into a Zelda-themed console. Here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna try to turn this.
So now Martina is extremely talented, dudes. Like, you're gonna see what she does with this. I don't want it to. Let's see how long this is. 17 minutes. I don't want to watch this alone. Actually, there are a couple of videos I want to show you guys as well. That may help you. Let's hope we get to it. I am here until 1:30, so that's 50 minutes from now. Let's see if we can go through this.
Into this.
Hopefully we can go through this. I'm gonna stop here or there. I don't know how it works with copyright when it comes to watching other YouTube channel. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad or using their content as a part of my content. I'm just here chilling with you guys and I want to watch this. Yeah, it's crazy. So one thing you will notice is that TubeBuddy shows up a lot of these things, right? TubeBuddy, I think I spoke about TubeBuddy in the past. It tells you everything about every channel you've watched. I don't know if they have a block or what, but I don't think that's the case. But if you notice, her SEO score is pretty low. But if you notice, she posted this an hour ago, and this has 28,000 views. Why? Because they have millions of subscribers, so people have them on notification. I'd imagine that a large portion of this still is their subscribers that are coming back. But if you are a YouTuber trying to grow your channel, definitely get TubeBuddy. There is a free version of it, but there's also a subscription that you pay annually. It's less than $100, but it will help you a lot on how to just how to optimize your videos. You could post the best videos on YouTube, man. If you don't optimize them the right way, nobody cares. Not that nobody cares, actually. It's that the algorithm don't care and they won't push your content the way it should be pushed. And unfortunately, I've seen great content that just like, and it's a shame because it's great content like this. If she didn't have this many subscribers, maybe no one would see it based on how she scored on the SEO. Anyways, back in the video.
You can probably see the outline here of the console itself hidden inside these castle gates, which of course is the gates to Hyrule Castle. My plan is to try to make a painting in the gate here to try to make it look like you're gazing out over an open landscape. Try to make that
This is definitely going to be dope.
believable as possible. So I'm planning to do the entire painting first, and then we can build the castle. And this time I'm going to be using a paint I haven't tried before, which is golden acrylics. It's supposed to be the smoothest, nicest acrylic paint, and I'm super excited to try it out. Oh. The only prep work I've done is I've extended the top part here a little bit on the Nintendo.
A lot of time too, she used like recyclable components too to build her or craft. And yeah, she just like she'll even give you a budget and say like, yo, I'm gonna use $10 to make this thing. And you're like, how is she gonna do that? And she's pretty transparent about what she uses, and she's like, yo, this, you know, luckily I found this at my dad's house or whatever. You know what I mean? But you're gonna see, she's pretty good, man.
Though, because it was a bit too short. So now we're ready for painting. First let's just pop this out. The first thing I'm gonna do is to take some white and prime the entire surface. It's just a better base to paint on when I'm gonna add some colors, because they become brighter and much more saturated. And, oh, so smooth.
So smooth.
To have Link in the foreground here, probably as a 3D model. I'm gonna start working.
Oh, she's
on
putting
the
she's
first,
gonna put Link in there. That's pretty dope.
Towards the front. Let's get down to business.
And see, she has a clock beside it showing how long it takes. Yo, some of these projects takes a long time, yo. Couple days, but she'll show you the time. But she's pretty good though. Isn't that cool?
Dude, this paint is so nice. It's not that much different from my normal.
And I know a lot of what I watch, it's a little nerdy, right? But it's what I'm interested in. I'm a big nerd, somewhat. It depends on the day, because I KC is one of my right now. Listen, I've been watching tons of KC. I'm trying not to watch KC on this because right now my gaming channel, they're killing me with KC content. It's like all you see is KC, because that kid is mad funny. Happy birthday to that dude as well. Man's is 21. You see me? I said, big up to yourself, youth. But Casey is definitely like one of my favorite content creators now. Corey Kenshin too, but Casey more. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's jump into this again.
But it's just different in all the right little ways. It lays more smoothly and more flat on the canvas, and it's definitely more pigmented because I have to use way less paints, and it's also matte. We have some nice little mountains.
Yo, look at that. That is wild.
Clouds. And I think the perspective is looking pretty nice as well.
It is.
Let's keep painting.
And such high level of attention to details though, right? She's like sometimes you see when she's creating things, you're like, she's gonna be done now. No, she takes it a step further. Look at this. Wow. 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 Wow.
The painting is complete.
That's
this
super dope, Martina.
This is the smallest canvas I've ever worked on. I mean, just look at all the little grass, all the little clouds. It's so small. But
these headsets, they squeeze my freaking glasses against my head, man. I got some new headsets, by the way. This headset is the Razer Barracuda. And dude, I'm looking at what they gave me in the box, and I'm like, yo, this thing feels so premium. And I spent less than $50 for this. I mean, after taxes, it came up to about $51. But for what I got, it was on sale at Best Buy. I am so excited to use it because I wanted a wireless headset for my Xbox. And I've been looking, and I just say, yo, because I always kind of gaze on Best Buy occasionally. And I found this, and I compared it with the Logitech, and I didn't like the Logitech too much. It looked too... They talk about recyclables and how they made it out of this and that. I'm like, I don't care about that. If you're going to buy something that you're really going to be happy with. And this headset is by far one of the nicer feeling headset. And I mean, the guys, they put so much work. Look at this wire, dude. Like, who puts this kind of... This thing is so thick and nice. and there's like a lot of other things that came with it. There's like the connection to I'm not doing an unboxing here. Hopefully we can like stop talking and just watch a video. But like this is the main component that goes into the Xbox control. It's a detachable microphone that goes in it, a whole bunch of stuff, whole bunch of wires. So the Barracuda, Razer Barracuda is like, I can't wait to use it. I want to hear how clear the sound quality is. I did kind of jam it in my phone last night and listen to it. It wasn't too bad. Hopefully when we're playing video games, it's like super dope. But if you want a headset looking for like something, check out Best Buy. They might have it on sale still in your area.
Just looks nice because you can't make a little tree smaller than a dot, you know? Now we're done with the 2D, we can start working on the 3D, the castle. Now, as many of you have seen before, I'm gonna use this material called XPS foam to carve out the castle gates.
Yeah, Shells uses foam.
So, my plan is to carve a castle gate directly from this around the whole thing, make some sort of lid that can be pulled up so I can take in and out the Nintendo.
The Nintendo.
And then when I have my main shape down, I'm gonna carve some bricks into it and make it just look fancy. And now, before you go and be like, oh, Martina, why don't you do individual bricks? Because it looks so good. You know what I say to individual bricks? Get out of here! So yeah, that's
And she will do it too if it calls for it. Skip. I hate not having YouTube Premium. They've given me free trials a couple of times, but I can't afford any other subscription, man. It's wild. Subscriptions are breaking my pocket. I'm just hoping it's not too loud. Yeah, it looks all right. My voice shouldn't be clipping out. It should be fine. But their energy is so fresh though. Like, this is the kind of energy, like if you're watching people, I like, there's a big thing about me. When I watch any channel, energy is a big part of it. You know, you feel connected. Like not that I'm old, man. Yeah, I was talking when I was young. Like, I remember college days, I was so wild that like my friends loved me because of how wild I was. I wasn't a troublemaker. I wasn't, you know. I did my schoolwork though. Except for, I think calculus was kicking my butt. I'm not good at maths. Oh, thank God my daughter is good at maths. But I was like a super energetic kind of dude. And so every time I see young people with that kind of energy, it reminds me of when I was young. I get attached to them. And I mean, energy like this is good. It's a good fresh energy. It refreshes you, you know. Honestly, this is one. I'm not even going to say it. Let's save that. But I wish I had more of this around me. You know, my wife and the household is good, but out of the house, you know what we do out of the house. Yeah, I won't get into the details. Read between the lines. I wish I had that kind of energy around me all the time. Look at this, man. Yo, she literally carved all those rock shapes. Look, she's using real elements just to get the rock. That's crazy.
So, since there's no sponsors on this video, here's an ad for us. Wait, Martina, are you selling yourself? No. First of all, we have the Elven sketchbook. I'm just in love with this design with all the little gold details on the green PU leather. It's got 180 GSM paper, 200 pages.
Oh, they have their own content too. That's crazy. Look at the print.
Pencils. I've mainly used mine for gouache and acrylic paintings, like this one. And also, it stays flat when you open it, which, you know, is practical when you're painting. Overall, I'm just in love with this sketchbook, and it seems like you guys like it as well. We had a blue one before, and this is the last batch of the green one.
Oh, so they got merch.
If you like this design, then make sure to check it out before it runs out. And since it's so hard to find a good-looking cutting mat, we decided to make our own. Here it is. It's a self-peeling A3 size cutting mat, blue on one side, green on the other, with all the gold details. You can never have enough gold. And then we have the official Sherabagera hoodie. It's super comfy, 100% cotton, and it has all the pockets. Here, and
But don't tell me you don't like this personality though. I mean,
it also has embroidered logo.
It's a good energy. It's a good vibe, you know.
Has this collar that
like I wish I had people like this around me.
And finally,
in
have
like
a
every
handful of
area of
paints
my
left
life.
of my
You know,
final
just
brush
energy, energy,
painting.
energy,
These are
energy,
signed
energy.
and
And
numbered
trust me,
as
the,
with all
the more you
other
breathe
art
it, the more
prints,
you
and they
hear
will
it, the more
never
you
be
feel it. It's like the
reprinted.
better you
So
feel.
if you're interested in
Your
future
creative
art
days
print
start come alive,
releases,
you know.
then make
And
sure
I'm not
to sign up
saying,
for our newsletter.
listen, when it comes to energy, I'm not talking about being bubbly. Not everybody has a kind of vibe, but just good energy. People that are positive, people who are like hardworking, people who complain little to no, like you. There's very little complaining, because everybody has a reason to complain. Every single human being on this world has a reason to complain. But the less you complain, man, it's like you bring off such a fresh energy, you know, because you're all you don't have to always be optimistic either, or always like happy, but just like you know the situation. Hey, I'm gonna show you something real quick that I'm actually gonna try to practice as well, and I'm gonna just introduce it to you after this. I should have enough time because I'm talking. Again, this is just chat. Hopefully you don't get mad about it. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about just my thought process recently. Hopefully this will encourage you a little bit as well. But let's just finish watching Martina making this thing.
So you can get notified. If you think this sounds interesting, then make sure to check out our website down below. I'll leave a link there. If you get anything, then make sure to tag us on Instagram, because I would love to see it. It's always fun to see that our things actually exist out there in the real world. Thanks for listening, and back to the project. Carving is complete. Up here we have this nice cobblestone.
Look at
Then
that.
we have the stairs with more large stone bricks, and
Wow.
of course the regular bricks here. And some places I even just left it with no carvings at all,
Wow.
so it just looks like a solid chunk of stone. And I just think it adds more dimension and detail, since everything is gonna be just stone. I've
Straight
also
up
primed
handcraft
everything
too.
with a layer
There was
of
no
Mod
machine
Podge, which
involved in
binds
this. Like
everything
straight up
together
handcraft.
because it's a glue, and also it primes it for the paint. I've made this very watered down acrylic mix, so I'm gonna take this and put it on that.
So watch her paint this thing now. Just to watch, it's like you're gonna think she's done at one point, and she's like, nah, there's more details that's needed. Watch this chick.
It looks so much better in
It looks
gray.
dope.
So now we can grab some different grays and browns and start painting individual bricks here with some different colors. It's gonna
Running out
look
of
real
water.
funky, but it's gonna be nice. Just trust me. So like maybe this one.
We trust you.
That. This is gonna take a while, so let's just speed up. To me, this is like the ugly, funky stage where I just try to not look directly at it, because then I lose faith in the whole thing.
I feel like her, man. That's how I feel when I do designs. Like you're like, I really hate looking at this, but you know what it's gonna, you know what's gonna turn into.
Is wash. This is just black paint mixed with a lot of water, because that way it kind of binds all these weird colors together, and also it seeps into the cracks and makes a nice contrast.
Wow.
So now, dab it off.
Isn't that crazy though?
Do you see the difference
Oh,
that makes?
wow.
Look at the contrast.
Wow.
We got some nice undertones, but this is still way, way, way too dark. So I'm gonna dry brush a little bit of highlights on this and just bring it back
Bring
to
it
life,
out.
because now
Yeah,
it
yeah.
looks kind of dark and sad. Big brush, very little paint on the brush, and then just
She just kind of knows what she's doing though. That's crazy.
Told them, hey mom, I spent 8 years on this degree, but I hate it, and I really want to change jobs. I'm sorry, I know this.
Like every time I watch YouTubes like this, I'm like, I wish I could do everything, including this. You know, this is way out of my league though. I wouldn't even attempt doing anything like this. This is crazy. But just talented though. Jeez. You see how she used the white just to bring it out?
paint job complete. I just want to show you the final steps that I did. I went really heavy with highlights in the front here.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm thinking that's where the sun is the most, and it's just darker in these corners as well as around the little archways here. I think I went a bit too dark on this, but if I'm gonna make it lighter, I would have to repaint the whole thing. So
Yeah,
I
don't
think
worry
it's
about it.
gonna be
Still looks
fine.
good.
It's gonna be a
Still
nice
looks good.
contrast between this and the background. But guys, we have a missing link. So Hansi 3D printed this little Link figurine.
Oh,
that
somebody-
is gonna
somebody
stand
did a 3D print for her.
here
That's
in the
pretty cool.
gates, looking out into the landscape, and we have to paint him. He can't just be like a gray stone statue.
Yeah, he gotta be a
I'm gonna
real
bring
Link.
forth my tiniest little brushes, and we'll try to paint this guy.
Look at this girl, man. I'm telling you. Yo, big up to your channel though. This is like You know, this kind of stuff inspires me, man. Inspires me to continue doing different things. It's like, don't say I can't. You
My
know,
eyes are hurting. I've been sitting.
don't say I can't, because look, I mean, she took
trying
days to
look
do
at
this
all the little
probably.
details. But Link is done. He is
That's
now
wild.
completely colored, looking pretty nice. We have Link. We have our castle. We also have the background. So we essentially have the main elements, but there are still a couple of details I want to make. And one of those is some banners. So we gotta get my sewing machine. Hello, Stacy. Nice to see you. There we are. You're coming with me. I found this nice little Christmas curtain on sale, so this is now gonna be our banners. I was hoping to make 4 of them, so we have 2 on the front here and 2 as flags that kind of
she's
fly
gonna
in
cut
the
that
wind
up.
here. I am, of course, gonna try to sew them and then paint on like the Hyrule Castle logo with some gold paint. At least that's the plan. It should be simple enough. They're just like this shape, very simple. Just let me set this up. Got our long boy and our short boy templates. So let's try to turn these into actual fabric with my very limited sewing skills. But that's all you need to make tiny banners. Luckily,
That's true.
I'm gonna draw these on, try to let them double, and then
cut them.
we go from there. Let's make some banners.
Oh, she's gonna cut them, then stitch them. That's crazy. See, she could have left these flat, but she literally like.
Does it look like a banner? No, it looks like one of those things they use to detect the wind.
When she irons it,
Those-
though, it's gonna. It
I
should
think
look
I have
good.
to just like make a seam along all the sides, and that way just like force it flat. Here we go. Oh God.
Yo, sewing is something I actually want to learn, though. There's a machine in this house, a small machine. I just need
Can you
to
move for- oh
get
my
the
God,
time.
the
I'm
plug
gonna start sewing as well, man.
broke.
I'm gonna try
Third
sewing.
time's the charm.
But you can tell it's hard.
Forward, please.
Damn, because it's so tiny.
All right. Nice and easy. All right, we're going. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. I'm gonna
No.
paint over it. I don't think.
I
the
feel like
piece
if you
is gonna
press
be
it, I feel
that
like if you
big
use
of
an
a
iron
so
though, to press
that's
it,
one
or
down. So now we
even
just have
even
2 more to go.
one of those pressers that I have. Oh, she's painting them too. What? What? She's putting like an emblem on it. I'm telling you, you never. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't just stop. She like. You think that she's done, but she's not. Look at this. She's going all out. That looks dope.
Look at these flags, and I can just do this. Oh, I put some steel wire on the inside before I stitched them
Oh,
up. and now I
wow.
can
That's
post them
cool.
Just as I want. But before I add these to the castle, I have 2 more things I want to do. First of all, add some fire LEDs to the castle, because obviously we need LEDs. And
Yeah,
while
this
I
is
work
gonna
on
be her
that,
boyfriend. Her
Hans is
boyfriend
gonna
does the
work on
electric.
customizing the controllers
Or husband,
on
I don't
the
know if they're
Nintendo
married.
Switch itself, just to make them feel more custom, more fitting to this castle. And then we can do the final assembly.
Getting paid to learn how to code. 12 weeks ago, I was staring at a computer.
I'm
not
tired
getting
of these ads,
anywhere
man.
With web development.
Like,
She wasn't getting anywhere.
my God.
Fast forward.
Let's
Get
go.
off it. YouTube. Like, anybody can put stuff on your platform. I get it. That's how you make your money, but. My gosh. Why do I feel like I get the worst ads? Oh, so that's gonna be the flames. So she used like a glue gun and just. See her boyfriend doing the, I don't know if they're married. Whoever he is, boyfriend, husband, he does like the electric part of it. And they separated the controls as well, man. That's crazy. Whoa, look at the control. But you see how hard she went on that painting and it's still not even showing. I feel like she probably should have made it that it showed a little bit more. I don't know, cause she did a lot on that painting, yo. You should have been able to see more of it. Still looks good. I feel like now they're gonna have to they're gonna have to put that those controllers in their store. Somebody's gonna ask for it.
Finally, it's complete! The last console in the console mod trilogy. First, it was the Xbox, then the PlayStation,
look at how she does
and
it.
now finally, the Nintendo
The Switch.
I promise this is the last one. And
Well, there's
honestly,
no
I think
console,
this
right?
one is my favorite so far. In many ways, it's the simplest, but
Mm-hmm.
also the design is it's just right, you know? I don't know, it's hard to pick a favorite, but let me know what you think. What's your favorite? Leave it down in the
I think I like
comments.
I like the
And as
PlayStation
always,
one.
A huge thank you to our patrons for continuing to support us. If you didn't
This
know,
is
our
by
patrons
far
get
the
access to
simplest,
early and
'cause, you know what I
extended
mean, the
versions of
PlayStation was a
all
lot
our
of work.
videos, as well as our extra show called Behind the Forge, where we answer your questions about our projects. And we also do other things like going through our old projects and where they are now. And we recently did this workshop tour and just other things like that. And as a patron, you also get access to special channels on our Discord server.
So guys,
which
if you
is
want,
just
definitely
going
check
to
out
be the most
Christina
wholesome, sweet community.
at
If you're
the
interested,
Nerd
I'll leave a link to our
Forge.
Patreon down below so you can check it out. And finally,
Pretty cool.
thank
I mean,
so
you
much for
you
being
saw it
part
for
of our
yourself. Pretty
community and
cool.
watching our videos. And I just want to wish you
She's
all
gonna
a happy
preview it.
Christmas, happy
Let her
holidays,
preview
eat
it, and
some
then
good
we're gonna.
food,
There is a
chill,
video that I wanna,
You
a couple
deserve
of videos
it.
that I wanna look at, man.
Okay.
These guys are
And
doing
now,
a bit of car
this
repair.
time, let's have a look at the final result.
Yeah, this looks dope though. And she always uses a medieval kind of thing, which is I think is pretty cool. A lot of work. That's crazy. That's why you should support handcrafted work, man, because you see the work these people put in their work. It's not like boom boom boom. It's real details. All right, so let's look at this. There is. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's gonna be my library. Under this, yeah, this channels to feature. I wanted to show you guys this a while now.
Looking for royalty
How to
free
repair
music?
rust
Discover
hole
Epidemic
on
Sound.
your car without
Get the
welding.
safest music
I've
subscription for
listen.
content creators.
I'm not gonna tell you to try any of this stuff, but if you want to, give it a shot, man. Do you think you can repair that? Let's see.
What is up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to fix big giant rust holes on cars.
And let's give him a shout out as well. Dylan Kowaleski. Hopefully we said that right. Anyways, this man is gonna attempt to fix that hole with all of what he has there, right? Now I have a brand new car, but I see rust developing on my car, and I know it's hopeless at that point. But look at this dude.
So this is an 07 Hyundai Accent with 200,000 miles on it, and I got this car for free from my brother-in-law John, and my car broke down. It was like totaled, and he's like, dude, I've been trying to sell. We're gonna, do the glass. Then I also bought the resin.
Let's see what he said he bought. Ooh, I muted him.
glass. Then I also bought stuff. So it's probably, if you're gonna do a job like this, probably gonna cost you about $100 to be completely honest. So we got two different types of Bondo body filler. We got the regular body filler.
So Bondo
and we got
body
the Bondo
filler.
glass. Then I also bought
Bondo
the
glass.
resin as well as the
Resin
fiberglass to really
and
reinforce it.
fiberglass.
And
Okay.
then if that's not enough, I also bought the metal mesh as well.
I kind of know what the
First
metal
thing we're
mesh
gonna
is.
have to do
I don't know what the other
remove
stuff are.
all the rust and sand everything really good. So you could do this by hand. You could use things like orbital sanders. We're gonna be doing a little bit of both.
I would use an
Then
orbital.
I also got a rust remover attachment for my drill for like $5, so that'll work really good. You're gonna need some gloves, some tape.
I like the birds in the
You're gonna need
background
some
though, right?
paint. I don't got
Can you hear 'em?
the paint for this car.
Soothing.
The actual color. But you're gonna need some primer, some rust reformer. This will prevent the rust from coming back. And you're
Rust,
definitely
you
gonna
can never
need
stop
like
rust from coming
gloves,
back, dude.
breathing, and eye protection.
That
This should be a lot of
isn't
fun,
true.
And let's get into it. All right, first thing I did was I took my rust remover attachment made by 3M onto my drill. I tried to jack up my car and take the wheel off, but the rust on the tire, I couldn't get it off. So I just went back
Ooh,
to
you see how rusted that is?
grinder and cut
Trust me, some
it in
tire you
half
can
half.
never, like right now I know
And
my
then I
dad
put
has
these
like
little Bondo
Like
metal
2 wheels in the back?
something for this, just so the fiberglass could grab on.
Trust
something.
me, yo,
Now,
it's,
this
those wheels are
fiberglass
sealed. Like he has
glass, the
drums in the
fiberglass
back
resin
of his
was extremely
car,
hard to
and I
work
really
with.
want
It
to
actually
help him out to
burned
get a vehicle, and I
holes in
really
my
just don't know how to buy
30 pairs
vehicles
of
though.
gloves. I went through so many
It's
gloves
like I
with
don't
this.
think those drums have
It was a
ever
total
been
mess. It gave
replaced.
my skin a
The
rash
brakes,
when
so
it got
those are
on me,
like
and,
those
I'm
are
not gonna
built
use
to
it
the
again.
car at this point.
You can see here, I was getting so frustrated with this stuff. It is just so sticky, and it's such a pain to work with.
It looks disgusting. Fiberglass is disgusting too, man. If that gets on your skin,
No, they're aluminum and it's metal. You know, it doesn't rust. It's aluminum, so they're very flexible too. And actually, I was able to form the shape of the fender pretty well with them. And I should have thought of this earlier. The concept's kind of the same as the metal Bondo patches. So to me, I was like, you know, why not try it out? It worked way easier than I thought it would. And then I
so it's
kind of
using like a
little
Bondo
fiberglass resin to glue that in place. Now here I switch, I do one more little layer of fiberglass resin, then I switch to the Bondo glass. This is a very thick version of Bondo. My buddy Mac came over, he's better at this than me, and he told me I was trying to put it on too light, to put it on heavier, so I could just sand it down after.
okay.
And that seemed to work a lot better. Make sure you mix this stuff in small batches because
Dries.
it hardens very fast and you'll end up
Yeah.
wasting a lot of it. If you
Yeah.
Um,
At least he said that ahead of time, so you won't waste it. You won't waste.
Barely nothing to it.
You won't waste your
This
stuff
Bondo,
if you
yeah,
decide to do
very,
this.
Very thick, harder one. It's got little pieces of strands of fiberglass in it. So you want to do this one first when you have big holes and stuff. So then after this, we took an orbital sander, started at 100 grit, and then I moved to a 200.
You can tell it's hardened already.
To smooth it out a little better. And then once you get that all smooth, I just wiped off the dust.
You do not want to
started
breathe
putting
this
on
in though.
Some regular Bondo. This
You
is
do not want to
standard
breathe this
Bondo
in.
Body filler, and this is easier to work with. It's a lot thinner.
You do
Sand
not
that
want to
down,
breather
same position,
any of this stuff in.
100, then
These are
220
like
grit,
really disgusting. Like
orbital sander
fiberglass, you don't want to breathe
works great.
fiberglass in at all.
Make sure to look at all the body lines of the car and just get the best you can. This is Bondo Spot Putty. It's for like the little pin pricks. Then just kind of cleaned everything off with acetone and started priming it with regular old automotive primer. Now here I'm using the paint I got off eBay, and I gave them my VIN number, my paint code, and everything, and it's not the right paint. They basically just gave me like a charcoal color. My paint actually
Don't shop on eBay.
to it, and it definitely was not the
And
right
he's
color.
using a rattle can too.
You can see,
It's
you'll
not
see
even
that
like-
in a minute. But it did actually go on really smoothly, and you know what?
Yo, dude is using a rattle. Yo, I did my motorcycle with a rattle can, with a couple rattle can, like this regular spray. And dude, when I was done, yo, I felt like I had holes in my finger. I'm telling you, this is not easy. This is not easy, but yo, kudos to this man. This man is doing a good job. This man is doing a fabulous job on this piece of car.
It looked better than, having a bunch of Bondo on the side of the car. This is just some automotive clear. I actually did 2 coats of this. I only show you one here.
Look at this dude.
But, here's the final product.
You see him switching fingers. He's using the thumb now.
All right, guys. So there is the finished product.
That does not look bad,
news
though.
Is the color I had them mix actually doesn't match? So the source I got it from.
The color
refunded me
looks
for
like
it, but,
trash, to be honest. It looks.
I think I'm gonna down
The
road
color
do
looks
refund
really
the
bad,
product.
but
But this fixed the.
Come
big
on, look,
mass
let's
of
show us the
rust,
work.
Which is the expensive part in any body repair. Now, normally I would wet sand
it's
this.
not bad.
You want to wait a day after the click grit, and you're going to wet sand it starting at 1500 grit, working your way up to 3000 grit, and then polish it with wax. But since the color doesn't match, I'm not going to really even
Waste your time with it. Yeah.
Uh,
Yo,
probably
this
hit it
wasn't
with some
bad
wax in
though.
a couple days or so, but
This was
other
not
than
bad.
that,
If you want to
that's
try this,
pretty much it. I'm
definitely.
very
I
happy
mean,
how the
follow
Bondo
this
job
channel. Look at it.
came out. Definitely
His
not
channel
perfect,
is called
but for me never doing
Dylan
it before,
Kowaleski.
really-
Definitely check him out. Man's
really
is selling
turned out
merch and all
pretty
that good
good.
stuff too.
So, thank you
But
guys for watching. If you're gonna
That wasn't too bad. It's a lot of work though. I mean, I would have probably just left the rust there and just get rid of the car. But if you want to save money and like be able to use your car for another little bit of time,
try something
why
like
not?
this, don't be intimidated. It just takes a lot of patience.
Let
And,
me see.
other than
This
that,
won't let
it's
me
actually a
fast.
lot
This
of
won't let me
fun.
scout. Here it is.
And I'm looking.
So next
forward
video
to
is
painting the
life
whole
hack
car. So
using
if this
boiled
video with
water
over
to
100 likes,
get rid of
I'll
them.
paint
Now
the whole
this
car
I've
with
got to
just spray
see.
paint.
Phone charging slowly? This is the fastest phone charger on the
Look at
market.
this. Look at these stupid
There's a
ads, man.
90% chance
Jeez.
your phone is
gosh.
already
Now, do you think this will work? A bumper is made out of hard plastic, I believe. Or maybe fiberglass. I have no clue, but heat to plastic, maybe. Let's see. Let's see how well dude does to get out that dent. And now, if it works, you guys could probably try. I might try because I have my car is all sorts away. Nice car, but it's all sorts away. I won't worry about it. I'll probably upgrade eventually when the money comes. But let's see if dude is gonna be able to get this dent out. All right. Oh, he's doing the body as well. He's doing the body as well. He's trying to get the dent out of the... I thought it was just the bumper. Imagine the water just came off the stove at least. So what's the difference with using water and maybe one of those Oh, he's using a plunger. What? Yo, wait, Adam was here. That's the name of this channel. Yo, that is crazy. What? 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 Oh, you see how easy that was? That is crazy. Hey, I'm about to try. I'm gonna look for a dent on my car, and I'm gonna try it soon. What? Smooth. 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 That's crazy. Yo, how many? Let me thumbs up. Oh, I already thumbs it up. Yeah. No, I have watched these videos already, but it's like it's been a while. Like I wanted to share this with you guys a long time ago, but so it looks like he's kind of going under the bumper to get this done. This looks hard. This part looks hard. So I imagine sometimes you can't get under your bumper, so it all depends on how your car is. I don't know if I can get under my bumper like that. My bumper might have like a cover under the bottom. He's pushing it. What? He has a part 2 though. So does boiling water help you to get dents out? You saw the man. Definitely check out his channel as well. Adam was here. Adam, you proved that hot water will get dents out. You know what I mean? You prove. And hopefully help somebody. Hopefully this helps somebody. I find it entertaining though. Like to see how easy, and imagine you go into an auto repair shop. This is easily maybe about $600-700. And they probably did the same thing. Hot water, plunger. That's it. Which one is this? How to fix faded paint. Scott Kilmer. Do I know this channel? Let's see.
How can you go from a Christian making 6 figures a year to a kingdom builder making 6 figures a month?
Get off my... Get off! Get off! I want to be able to stop some of these ads, man. It's so annoying. Yo, you see this dude? This is like one of the first dude this channel is one of the first channels I watched. Like when I had a really old car. This dude helped me out a lot. And this man is like mad energy. When I saw him though, how long did he make this video? This was 9 years ago. When I saw him recently, like when I went on the channel, he's pretty older now. But man here is like crazy. Because look at his vibe. I mean, no wonder he has over 5 million subs though, because look at this dude's energy. Scotty Kilmer.
Stay tuned because today I'm going to show you how to polish off paint.
How long is this? 2 minutes. All right.
And all it
Shot.
takes is a bucket of water, a polisher, and a bottle of this Meguiar's Ultimate Compound.
You have faded paint? Listen to the man.
Now you might think, oh, I don't want to buy one of these fancy polishers. Well, I bought this one for $20 at AutoZone 6 years ago, and it still works.
I imagine that's like probably
And the Meguiar's
$50 now.
costs
I know
less
that
than
compound.
$10. I've been using it for decades. And of course, a bucket of water costs practically nothing. Well, the first thing you do, you
Bucket
wanna
of
get
water
the
is
buffer
free.
A little bit wet,
But look at how he
then squirt a little. of the
look up,
compound.
man. So you know if this was 6 years ago, look at this though. You see how optimized this video is? So he must have knew the secret how to optimize his channel. See, a lot of people won't tell you that. But you have to optimize your content. It makes sense. And I might do a little thing on how to do it. I'm not great at it. There are a couple of videos that I'm doing well on. There is one particular video that's bringing in a lot of subscribers, and it's for content like this actually. But maybe I'll go over it. I'll show you how I do it. I don't know if it's gonna work for you, but hopefully it does. I'll show you one day.
On your buffer, and then rub it in with your hands a little. And apply a little of the compound on the area that's got the rough paint.
So water, compound, and that
start
buffer.
buffing away.
Did he show
And
it to us what it looked like
alternate
before?
with rinsing it off. And
Scott, I see you doing something that I disapprove of. That is an electric buffer, and it's plugged in, and you're mixing this bad boy with water. Why, Scott? Did he put anything around? I don't know if he did. Put that disclaimer like, yo, be careful not to get electrocuted. People, if you're going to do this, be careful not to get electrocuted. See it? It's plugged in. It's water. I mean, I just noticed that. Look. It's not it's a plugged in buffer. Scott. But you got away with it though. Hopefully, you know, people who followed you are not as lucky as you.
area that's rough. And keep buffing away.
I mean, unless this thing is sealed, it might be a sealed buffer.
And there's no more rough parts, you're done.
Really?
Then you get a microfiber towel and a little bit of wax. And you have to re-wax the car.
That looks good.
You buffed all the wax off too.
Oh, so you're like
And if
reapplying
you
the wax.
notice, I'm doing this under the shade of a tree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do it in direct sunlight
Never
because the
wax
sun
your
will
car
bleach
in
it
direct
all
sun.
off.
Yep.
Always do it in the shade.
Yep.
Then when the wax dries and you buff it all off,
Wow. Brand new.
you can see how nice and shiny it is now.
Brand new.
So if your car's paint is starting to fade away,
Brand
why
new,
not
people.
Buff it out.
Brand new.
Sure beats spending thousands on a new paint job.
You saw it. I saw it. Buff your car with whatever you said buff it with. It might work. Now, if your paint is chip off, I'm going to let you know. No, that paint chip will not be corrected. It just looked a little faded. And I imagine it didn't chip all the clear coat off either. There are, and the whole, I don't know. Check out his note. Definitely check out Scotty. This video is called How to Fix Faded Car. If you want to look at it, I don't know. We might have a little bit of thing in there saying, you know, how like if it's badly damaged. And I imagine people in the comments are already saying stuff. He said a word of advice when doing this is to never over buff because it will start to take the paint off. A way to avoid the, anyways, read through the comment. People are going to probably say, yo, if it's this, if it's that. People are always throwing comments. I like to comment as well. All right, one more video before I go. How to edit reframe. So we're going in Premiere Pro. Ooh. How long is this video?
You that you can use Motion Ray to improve your videos fast.
How long is this video? Because we only have like, I have like 8 minutes
Hello,
left.
and welcome to my tutorial. How to edit and reframe 360 videos in Adobe.
Oh, so if you didn't know, I have myself one of these things. The Insta360. Now, I've never posted content on here with this. Have I? I don't think so. I've made a couple of videos. I haven't posted this yet. This is my favorite little buddy. Like, if there's any camera that I love the most, the Insta360 is my fave. Because this thing acts like every single camera you own in your house. You can get wide angles, You can get 360. You can get action camera. This actually can act like a cameraman. You can put it down and it records you while you walk, or records you while you run. If you're driving by it, it'll do all of that. I've not gotten to this as yet. I have not used this in months as well. But this is one of my favorite. Actually, I haven't recorded much recently anyways, other than sitting around the computer. But we probably won't get in this. This is going to be 17-minute long. But I hope that you guys enjoyed us hanging out with me today. You know what I mean? I watch videos all the time. I don't spend a ton of time on TV, but I spend a lot of time on YouTube. Because I think that creators, like there's a lot of awesome creators out there. I wanted to show you something just before I leave though. Serenity. So now recently, I'm selling my house. I've been really stressed out and depressed about it because people come here all the time and they give us the same BS over and over, and it's ruined how I felt about just selling the house. But very recently, I spoke to myself, and these are the words that came back to my mind. Now, I don't know how spiritual you guys are, so I'm not telling you you have to be a Christian, Jew, but you know, I don't know how spiritual you are. It doesn't really matter. You know, who's God to you could be a different thing for me. So it's not even a matter of how spiritual you are. But this has brought comfort to me, man. Now, this prayer says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I wish I had a photo of this, not freaking on Amazon though. The Serenity Prayer, people. I have known this prayer for a long time. I've known this prayer for a long time. And very recently, I'm talking about a couple of days ago, I went back to it. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. What means that, for example, I'm selling my house. I cannot do more than what I'm doing to sell my house right now. So give me that serenity. Give me that peace. Give me that calm to accept the fact that I am doing my best to sell my house. Give me that calm to just accept it, that this is all I can do and there's not more I can do. So I have to rely on the universe or God to change things. Same thing goes for the things you can change. It said, give me, and it says, the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can. So now whatever I can change in my life, like I say, I need to be on YouTube a little bit more often. I can change that. The excuse is I do not have enough time, but it's a lie. It'll be a lie to myself. I have enough time. I have time when I drop my son off, in between that time that I can sit down and hang out for less than an hour. It still matters. This is what I want to do. Be more on YouTube, be more active on YouTube, so I can change that. You know what I mean? Give me the courage to change the things I can change in my life. And then in the end, it says, and the wisdom to know the difference. Now, sometimes we confused both of them. Like sometimes we feel like, yo, we can't really change things when you can change it. Just like I say, I don't have enough time for YouTube. I have enough time for YouTube. It's just a matter of looking at the day and see how much of that day I can put towards the thing I love. And also recognizing the things I can't change. You might be going through an illness and your doctor and you were doing the best you can to make you better. And at this point, you're doing your best. There's nothing else you can do. Accepting that and having the serenity, the peace. Now, I'm not here to preach to you though, but I am not spiritual either, but this gave me so much comfort, you know what I mean? It helped me so much with my anxiety and my stress. I mean, literally, I was so stressed out about just selling house, just moving, that I could not sleep. I had issues sleeping. I still have a little bit of issues at night, but the fact that I'm here expressing myself and hanging out on YouTube, doing the things that I love, you know, making that happen, because I told myself I could not make it happen until I say I'm going to start making it happen. It feels good. It feels great. So today, if you have issues like this, if you're going through a rut where you feel like you're stuck, look at what you can change in your life. Start changing it. Look at what you can change and accept it. Be calm about it. Be try to be peace. Try to find peace in the midst of that. You know what I mean? So let's repeat the serenity prayer. It says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's just my little bit of ending encouragement to anyone. Find out what you can change in your life. Change it. Try to know the difference and change it. Find out the things you can change in life and accept it for what it is. Accept it for what it is and be at peace with it. You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you for coming through. If you just landed here, I appreciate your time. You can see the recording. We kind of just hang out today and watch a bunch of YouTube videos. I got to go to work. I got to be at work in the next 30 minutes. I appreciate your time. Again, enjoy your day. If you're in New York, stay safe. It's really horrible weather across New York. And I don't know how many states. I think Texas have a lot of... my mom was telling me something about Texas. I got a few friends in Texas, so she always kind of relay information to me. But anyways, if you are experiencing bad weather, stay safe, stay warm. If you're not, just, enjoy the sunshine if you have it. Enjoy your time out if you can. And even if you're going through bad weather, man, just enjoy your day. Be safe. Love you guys. Take care of yourself. See you tomorrow. I'll try to come on tomorrow night maybe. All right, so take care. I'll see you guys. Not yet. Let's end it on